got a secret underneath. Yeah, she's this naughty little freak. She likes to put on a show. She likes when it takes control.
Oh, they're gonna get him in the end zone. Coming through with a big-time play was Morton. Hafley's defense does the job again.
And the snap to Stidham. Sets in the pocket. He is hit by Brenton Cox. Down he goes.
Real good use of hands by Brenton Cox.
Just trying to make a play, doing my job, coming up the ball hard, and just, doing what I got to do, help team, try to get a win.
He's done a really nice job, and I think he's grown as a football player and as a person, and he's been definitely more consistent, more reliable.
Those sacks could be a sign of things to come in this Packers defense under Jeff Hafley. And one man eager to hit the ground running in the new scheme, three-time Pro Bowler Kenny Clark.
Like, it's just his energy around, and he's just allowing us to just play fast. The first thing they told me is like, man, you're gonna make more plays than you ever made in your life. And I didn't make a lot of plays, so when I hear that, my antennas go up right away.
Kenny Clark just overpowered his man.
I'm excited about what I can do in this defense, and I'll be able to move to nose and move to three, and be allowed to just go. And that suits my game very well, just how explosive I am and how I get off the ball.
He takes, looks, he's hit, and he's sacked. Kenny Clark erases the quarterback.
I could play this game for a long time, and I got a lot of great years ahead of me. I want to just keep on pushing for more.
And he's sacked by Kenny Clark.
I'm continuing to get better. I'm continuing to, stay confident and, get the most out of myself. And, I push myself every single day. And that's what I expect. I expect to just keep getting better.
I put a little fast today. Good day for football.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord.
D-block. We hooping today. I don't know. I ain't seen her.
No, they just getting your sound.
You said, is that sarcasm?
You funny sounded, but you're not good looking.
Ooh. I'm the best looking on the D-line. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Oh. My bad. You straight?
I think so.
What's up? You ain't trying to rap with me today? You got your own little juice, KB?
All of you? Yes.
What's in there? This Pedialyte?
First down and 10 for Stidham.
Come on.
Look out from the side, hit by Cox.
Yes, sir, BC. Help me out. What year is that? Oh, my Lord.
Kenny, what did signing the big extension mean to you?
It meant everything to me. They don't usually, do third contracts for guys. They do third contracts for guys that they feel are great in the sport. That's great for this football team. That's great for this whole organization. For them to put the trust in me and, to give me that respect, it meant everything to me and something I'll never, take for granted.
Last season, Kenny, you had a career best 7.5 sacks and a team best 9 tackles for loss. Do you feel like you can still get better?
100%. I think there's always room to get better for me as far as just making the play. It's times where I'm there getting pressures or getting hits or all that kind of stuff. But if I go out there, just make the tackle and make the sack, those sack numbers and all that kind of stuff will go up.
He's hit and he's sacked.
I've noticed in the locker room that the young defensive linemen and a lot of guys kind of gravitate to you. If there's one thing you want to give to young players that'll help them, what's that one thing?
they see how I work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed about me. I'm still chasing greatness. You know, we all got the talent. Whether you got drafted here, you undrafted, all of us got talent. That's why we're here. You got to just appreciate the game. You know what I'm saying? Doing the little things during the off season when nobody watching you. You know, you ain't got nobody waking you up in the morning telling you to come out to go to workouts. You know what I'm saying? You doing all that stuff by yourself. So, I mean, that's just what I pride myself on. Those guys, if they want to be great, they look up to me and see how I work, and I think that, you know, what drives them too.
Now, everybody in the locker room raves about Jeff Hafley's system. Why is everybody so gaga about it?
He's just allowing us to just play fast. That's all he wants to do, just play ball how we know how. He got a lot of confidence in us. You know, we want to go out there and, you know, improve that.
Kenny, during your career, you've been on teams that have made the Final Four. What can this team do you think?
We can do that and even more. We can go get that Super Bowl, and it all starts with what we're doing now. You know, pushing each other, holding each other accountable, and playing the right style of football. You know, playing physical football. So when we get into December, we get into January, we playing fast, and we playing physical. It's been the most competitive camp I feel like we didn't have in a long time. Whether it's the defense up or the offense up that day, when both of us are on and both of us is just trying to get the best of each other, it's nothing better than going against those guys and competing with those guys because they bring it in. There's a lot of talent on that side of the ball too.
Big play, the interception. What did you see there and what happened in front of you to make it possible?
Yeah, I just kind of had my eyes on the quarterback at the time, and one of the D linemen, I'm not even sure who it was, tipped it. I just saw it go straight up. I'm like, I got to go try to high point that. So I just went up, grabbed it, and come down with it, and took a hit on the way down. So I was pretty happy. Yeah, we needed that at that point in the game too.
How did it feel at that point in the game to give your team a boost like that?
Yeah, I just think we just needed to play better, and there's always plays that we continue to improve. But it was a fun momentum swing. Sure, it didn't. You know, the scoreboard doesn't necessarily show kind of the end result we wanted, but I think we'll look at the tape and we'll just try to keep improving. You know, it's training camp; it's supposed to be hard. It was a great opportunity to get out on the grass with going against another great team and a team that we practice to, which is kind of makes it more fun. You know, and from a competitive aspect, just to see those guys again. But we're live bullets now, so yeah, there's going to be stuff that we just need to continue to improve on. But yeah, just taking it one day at a time.
How do you feel about your personal training camp and preseason you've put together?
Yeah, there's only so much you can control, and I've kind of understood that throughout my NFL career. So I just try to take advantage of every opportunity that is presented and just go in and win that play. That's kind of been my mindset, and just take it one play at a time, one day at a time, and to try to do my job.
Christian, second week in a row with a takeaway.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good preseason. I mean, scoreboard aside,
sure.
That's a pretty good preseason, isn't it?
Yeah, I've just been trying to have fun. Yeah, been having fun, not trying to. Just flying around, go out and make the plays that come to you. It's kind of been the mindset, and like I said, just kind of take it one play at a time and just get alignment, get your eyes right, and just make the ones that come to you.
Brenton, not a lot of bright spots tonight, but your pass rush was one of them. What was the key to your success?
Just trying to make a play, doing my job, coming off the ball hard, and just, you know, doing what I got to do, help team, try to get a win.
Looked like you were using your hands very well.
Oh yeah, that's something that I practice every day. I tried to use them more in the joint practice that we had against them, but you know, it came out and worked in my favor tonight.
Tell me, just kind of break down your sack, you know, what you remember about it.
Happened so fast. All I remember is celebrating, but I just remember getting off the ball and turning that edge, just seeing them double pump that ball and just following through with the sack.
How you guys, like, it's a preseason. I think everybody gets that. And not that, like, if you got things to shore up, you shore them up, but it's a preseason. Like, the fact that it was not the prettiest of games and so forth, and okay, now it's time to go back to Green Bay. How do you go back to Green Bay? What kind of attitude?
We take it one day at a time. You know, it's preseason. Like I said, we want to win every game, but you can't win them all. So best thing we can do is go back to the drawing boards and, you know, get ready for next week.
It was a night for the young guys. Overall, what'd you think?
not good enough. We got humbled in practice, and certainly got humbled again today in the game. And I just looking for a certain style of play that I don't think we really saw. Not up to the standard. I thought it got a little bit better in the second half, but certainly it still wasn't good enough.
Yeah, particularly in the first half, it seemed like it was difficult to establish an offensive rhythm, to get something consistent going.
Yeah, there was nothing much good in the first half. I think we had the one drive, and then that ended in interception. We got a premier play dialed up versus the right look, and we need people to get in the right place in the rhythm and the timing of the play. And I don't think we blocked well enough up front, quite frankly, in the run game or in the pass game. I was encouraged in the second half with our defense. I thought they showed some fight. I thought there was a lot of good possessions back to back where we forced a turnover, we get a safety. There was a 3-and-out in there, and then they were put in some tough field position with those sudden changes where Denver had some short fields that they were able to capitalize on the points.
Extended looks tonight at your young quarterbacks. Of course, all your quarterbacks are young, but Sean Clifford, Michael Pratt, what'd you think?
We got to go back and really take a dive into it because I don't think they got a whole lot of help around them. But certainly when you get blanked on the scoreboard on offense, that's never a good night.
Somebody defensively that really jumped out was Tyron Hopper, his first game action, and he made a boatload of plays.
Yeah, I thought there were some good things in there, and there was certainly some things we absolutely have to clean up. There was a 3rd and long where they were able to complete a ball over the middle, but he showed some physicality, he showed some fight.
Christian Welch, another one of your linebackers, with a takeaway for the second straight game.
Yeah, I thought he did a nice job. I thought he was flying around. Certainly made the play off the deflected pass there. Made a couple other tackles that he was running sideline to sideline, so it was encouraging to see.
In the second half, it seemed like you got some momentum going with some pass rush. Zach Morton with the sack for a safety. Brenton Cox with some consistent pressure. Did you see some good things from those guys?
Yeah, I did. Like I said, I thought we strained and we fought much harder in the second half, and but we need that for 4 quarters. There's a standard that we need to play to, and just for a complete game, it just wasn't good enough.
Looking forward to getting back to Green Bay and getting back to work.
Yeah, it's time to get back to work for sure.
Tyron, I know the result wasn't what you guys were looking for, but very active night for you. And this was your first preseason game, so how'd you feel about it?
I got to play faster, be more decisive, and things like that. So, yeah, just got to be better.
Well, if you do that, you'll have about 1 million tackles, because it seemed like you had 100 of them tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got to play better. So.
How about the injury kept you sidelined last week? Is that coming along, and has it been difficult to kind of overcome the missed time?
I felt good out there today. Obviously, you need the reps, to learn and keep improving your game and things like that, but I felt pretty good.
Tyron, what kind of player are you at this stage of the preseason?
I would say physical, fast, guys trying to get to the ball, show up, hit, things like that. So, yeah.
Do you see an opportunity for you with that type of play on this defense?
I just got to keep improving. That's all I can do, honestly, just keep adding things to my games and, play better.
Tyron, how valuable is a night like tonight, though, being able to play as much as you did, calling some of, I think you were doing some of the mic stuff, too. Just what do you kind of take away from that, being able to actually get those live reps tonight?
I take a lot from it. I was able to learn a lot of things, see a lot of different things that I haven't seen before. So I feel like this would definitely be a plus, being able to get those reps, basically just learn from my mistakes and learn from the things that I did well, too.
How was it playing with Christian out there tonight? I know he gets that interception right at the start of the second half.
Right.
It seemed like you guys settled in after that.
It felt good to play with him. I've been getting a lot of reps with him in practice and things like that, so I'm pretty comfortable with him beside me. He's a great player.
Team-wise, individually?
With a lot to work on, that's for sure. Just definitely humbled today. Just did not make the plays when they were there. Just a lot of opportunities just missed today. Just gotta be better. pride myself on making those plays, especially in critical moments, third downs, and just wasn't able to convert. So lots to work on. Head held high though, but lots to work on.
They had higher profile defensive guys maybe than your offensive unit. Is that it? Doesn't matter?
No, that doesn't matter to me. I mean, the fact of the matter is we're playing the Broncos. And the Packers are playing the Broncos, and we need to be able to move the ball down the field. And ultimately, that falls on me, and I take full responsibility, especially the first half. I was really excited about having my first start, and this is not the way that you dream it up. But at the end of the day, just going to continue to get better, continue to work, look at the film, be very, very critical, and yeah, just get better.
How was your head coach, who does not like offensive inefficiency tonight, and maybe in relation to the joint practice as well?
Yeah, I mean, he expressed that at the end of the day, this joint practice we needed to step it up, and then carry that into the game with a little bit of fuel, and just thought that there was too many missed opportunities, and I'm going to look internally every single time. So too many from me, and just can't happen. So yeah, he's frustrated, and ultimately that's understandable because he wants to win as much as I do.
So on the personal level, you get a lot of practice reps. But there's only so many of these games. With Jordan as the starter, you never know how many in-game reps you'll get. When it goes like it does today, what level of frustration is that in a wasted opportunity?
Not a wasted opportunity. Let's just get that clear. No opportunity is a wasted opportunity. So only a wasted opportunity if you don't learn from the mistakes that you made. So we're going to look at this film, like I said, very critically, make sure that not leaving any stone unturned, and going to get better. That's for sure.
Kind of the opposite of that. You have to see this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Measures yourself, which is backups. You have to do that this season.
For sure.
What did you learn about yourself against the defense like that?
It's tough to say just now because you haven't watched the tape yet. I think broadly, it's just speeding it up a little bit. I thought that there were some plays to be made where my eyes were just late, and when you're playing guys like Pat Surtain and the Broncos once, you just can't be late, and if you are, it's going to either result in an incompletion or an interception. So I thought that was when we had plays and we made plays, it was on time, but when we were late to stuff, specifically looking at myself, that's when things went off schedule or went bad. So that's just got to keep on working on it. And
what do you need to do
get
this
better.
week, Josh?
Just keep being me. I think really, I thought that over the last, call it 3 weeks, probably after the first week of camp, thought I've been doing a pretty good job, protecting football. That one was unfortunate going back on the pick that they got. Good play by the safety. I could have put a little bit more on the other, to the right, my right, but I'm not mad about it. That's a play I want to make. I want to put out there on tape. Felt good about the play. Got a good good coverage for it. Wrap the backer a little bit, and that's a good play right there. So mad about the result, but I'm not mad about the thought process that got me there. And then there's just one or two plays that I like to think of myself as somebody who can change the game in a good way. And there was a play or two that I had an opportunity to change the game and I didn't make it. So I don't think that I've done that since I've been here. I think that the last 4 preseason games I've played pretty clean, played pretty well. Didn't play as well in this one. So I guess to answer your question is just looking to get back on track and play really well on Saturday. That's pretty easy.
How hard is that, or how easy is that to get back on that timing and windows and things you have to do to get that ball completed?
If you have a bad day at work, is it like over for you?
No.
No. Answers your question right there.
Matt talked this morning about not making bad plays worse.
Yeah.
He brought up the
sack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he brought it up.
How hard is that?
Yeah.
Especially when you're always trying to make plays and make things happen. How hard is that to maybe take an L once in a while?
It's a good L for me. I took it on the chin. He made a point of it in team meeting, which I knew he was, and rightfully so. Like that's something that I can 100% control, and I know. In my head, I'm thinking third down, let's make a play. That's what a lot of y'all like out of my play is that I'll try to make that play. and I just got to eat it when it's not there. That guy was barreling down, just throw the ball away. Don't make a bad play worse, like he said. So, yeah, he definitely got on me. But I appreciate him for that because he gets on you. If he didn't get on you, then he doesn't care. And so I always look at it like he made a big deal about it in team meeting today. And the bigger the deal, the more he cares. So that's at least how I take it. So I'm happy that he's staying on me for sure.
Sean, like this time of the year is your time essentially because, if things go well for the team, you're not going to play much. So going into the last week of this, like you just look at it like, man, I got one more chance to really go out there and kind of be in control. Is that a big moment for you this week to finish it off?
I think, yeah, anytime, even throughout the season, like every single game, I get ready like I'm playing, I'm going to take the first snap. I mean, you have to in this league, right? You can't miss a step. So I think to your point, yes, these games, I know I'm going to get in the game. So, yeah, every time I get the opportunity to play the game that I love, I always am going to take that opportunity and really run with it. And, yeah, I think that, you're bringing in a defense that was, if I'm not mistaken, the best defense in the NFL last year. So, great challenge for us. Get to practice against them on Thursday. Really excited about that practice as well. I think that'll be a good momentum builder into the game because, like we kind of had in Denver, our practice wasn't that great, and then we don't play great in the game. So, being able to jump back, get that momentum back, I think it'll be huge for us as a team.
On the flip side, I know it's preseason, but how nice would it be just to get back in Lambeau? And
I'm itching. To get back in Lambeau. Because the thing is, and last season when we played the Patriots, we were driving, and we were driving, and then unfortunately that guy went down. Mm-hmm. So I say that because I've still never scored in Lambeau. I've scored, but I've never scored in Lambeau. So that needs to happen this Saturday.
Are you going to do a Lambeau leap?
If I run it in, I will 100% Lambeau lead. But I'd rather pass it. So we'll see. Yeah.
What do you personally want to accomplish in the joint practice specifically?
I probably just getting back to executing. Just continuing to make the plays when they're there. Because I thought that was the main takeaway from the game. There's just some plays that I normally make, and I didn't make them. So just getting back to doing that and feeling good going into Saturday, and then let it rip again. So, yeah, nothing world-changing, though, I would say.
I just had to do what I could do. Like I said, I was taking mental reps in the back while practice, just trying to get what I could get and make the most out of the situation I was in. So that was all I could do.
You stood back there pretty much every day. What were you hearing the calls?
Yeah, I had a green dot in my ear, so I was able to look at the offense and see what I had and learn my assignment. It's just, you don't want to stay out that mental preparation too much because getting back out there could be tough and not being used to what you're seeing.
How are you physically feeling now?
Oh, good. Just day by day, just trying to stay healthy, just trying to get back out there as fast as I could.
Do you have any idea about your timeline?
Oh, no, it's just a really day-by-day process, and like I said, just trying to stay healthy as far as I can and stay on all my rehabs and all that type of stuff. So
how did it feel just getting back out there and being with everyone?
I felt the best feeling ever, and I feel like I think that was the longest I've been out without playing football. So, and just missing out and stuff like that. So it was mentally tough, and sometimes things happen, but it's about being a pro. Things about being a pro, and just have to do what you could do.
So most of your college career, you didn't really ever get hurt and have that extended absence?
No, so that was, like I said, was a new thing for me. I just had to do what I could do. So
I don't remember. Did you miss any games in college because of injury at all?
Maybe one, but
that wasn't like you
missed
like 2 or 3 weeks.
No, nothing like that ever.
What was it like just watching Tyron, have his first chance, on Sunday night, and just being able to kind of, 11 tackles?
Oh, I get as much excitement as me being out there, seeing my teammates being out there and completing their assignments and making plays. So it was good as far as watching him. Also put myself in that situation, asking him questions, asking what he's seeing and stuff like that. So.
You said it was the best thing ever today. Did you have to calm yourself down to go when you were out there, or what was it like?
Yeah, it felt real good. I even tried to sneak out there and try to get some snaps, but stuff like that, it's just a time I have to be patient and take everything day by day.
Coach Camp is intense too. It's not like he probably was easing you back in really at all.
Nah, it won't. He's that type of guy. If you're out there, hey, we got to roll. It's 100% all the way. So he wants to make the best of us, and we want the best for him. So we just all work together so we go out there and compete.
If it were up to you, would you play this weekend?
100%, no doubt. Any release I'm able to get, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Just having more confidence and just going out there, being able to know where to line up, and just being out there to take a breath and just execute. So.
James, do you have much of a voice in determining who plays in these preseason games? Does everybody really defer?
Nah, yeah, that's really not up to us, really. It's, we're just trusting the coach's process, and, we have a way of doing things here. We just trust it and, go along with it.
Is it quite different than last week? Because this time last week, you knew you weren't going to play, and the starters weren't going to play. At least Jordan, LaFleur made it quite clear Jordan's not going to play.
Yeah.
Today he said maybe he wouldn't deny, maybe it was because he didn't like necessarily what he saw in last week's joint practice, that he's kind of keeping it up in the air. But as far as that goes,
yeah, I'm not really sure what determines that, but I'm just here to execute, do my job, and I know we'll be competing against them in practice, so that'll always be a space for us to get better. So yeah, just trusting the process, really.
I apologize if you're hard to ask this. How do the Packers want this week's joint practice to be better than last week's?
Just knowing that was a top defense in the league last year. Just really seeing how we match up and just executing well, and just giving all the effort we got, no matter what. So that's our mindset and goal.
were you disappointed though with how it went as an offense as a whole on Friday in the practice?
I wouldn't necessarily say disappointed. I know we can do better, but we also did a lot of good things. I think, people are overlooking all the good things that we did. I would say, towards the end of practice, kind of went down a little bit, but we did a lot of great things. We showed a lot of great flashes, and we got a lot of great potential in this offense. So.
Is it hard to not play in a preseason game when you're just watching the game and feeling like,
Yeah, no doubt. It's always hard just watching in general. Even like, if I sit out of practice, it's hard for me, no matter how I'm feeling. So that's just always my mindset. I want to be out there contributing in some way. So no doubt. But sometimes mental helps. Mental reps work out a lot too.
Jaden, if you could pinpoint anything with this offense where you feel like you want to improve and fine-tune things before Brazil, where would you say that you want to get some more reps in, you feel like offensively?
I don't know. Me personally, I kind of move around a lot in this offense, so it's really just getting reps everywhere. It never hurts to get more reps anywhere for me. I think I can get better everywhere, honestly, inside, maybe outside. I work in the backfield a little bit sometimes, so wherever I'm placed, that's where I think I can work on just to get better, because I can never get complacent where I'm at. So.
Where do you like to play?
It's just practice, but is it a big day?
It's always a great day, especially going against a different group. Just going out there competing is always, a great opportunity for us in this room. So.
Do you treat it as a game?
Man, I treat it as, anytime I'm competing, I'm treating it as competition. So.
Jaden, where do you feel like you're the most dangerous when it comes to the offense and position-wise?
Just dynamic. We got guys that can route guys up. We got guys that can run by people. We got gadget guys, that can go in the backfield. We got guys in the backfield that can run. So, it's just so many pieces, especially with Jordan, being the great quarterback that he is, we just got so many weapons that we can utilize within his offense.
Where do you feel like you're most dangerous?
I would say the slot where I play a lot. It's a lot of space to work, so many different angles and routes. Being in the slot as well, you can place me so many different places on the field. So I would just say just being able to be dynamic and just be in different spots is very dangerous for defenses.
Players gonna have down right. Dirty boy till I die.
No dirty boy's all I'll ever be, and I ain't never had shit gave to me. Hell bent to make it on my own. I'm pushing my ass to hold it down for mine, and I ain't no good at walking the line. Hell bent to make it on my own. dirty, head high, knew what I had to do. I just stayed true, I got it all on my own. And if you ain't fucking with me, then leave me alone. They call me poor white trash, come straight from the gutter. But everything I got comes straight from the muscle. I'm busting on these fools, never went by their rules. And now I'm laughing at these bitches who want me to lose. Living better than ever, secret stash in the dresser. And y'all birds of a feather can stay running together. Stay grinding forever, cause we can get it whenever. And you motherfuckers know you can't see me, not never. And if you ever say my name, I'm prepared to get it. I done got it on my own, what you trying, I did it. You know this dirty boy done got used to winning. Getting it on your own's the only way to get it, come on. No dirty boy's all I live to be. And I ain't never had shit gave to me. Hell bent to make it on my own. I'm pushing my ass to hold it down for mine. And I ain't no good at walking the line. Hell bent to make it on my own. No dirty boy's all I live to be. And I ain't never had shit gave to me. Hell bent to make it on my own. I'm pushing my ass to hold it down for mine. And I ain't no good at walking the line. Hell bent to make it on my own.
Keypad and they get flustered. Yeah, it's hard when somebody's trying to stop you from doing your job.
Handoff is Emmanuel Wilson. He is tripped. Beatty alone in the backfield. Zach wants to throw it and he's taken down. Drop for a safety in the end zone. Drop by Zach Morton. Handoff, Emmanuel Wilson able to break through the first set of Broncos defenders and into Denver territory at the Bronco 45. Abrams Drain eventually brought him down after a gain of 15.
Turnovers by the defense, scoring drives by the offense. That's how you win.
There's Zach Wilson back at it, following the safety, and he's dropped. He is sacked out at the 31-yard line. Second down and 9. Again, McCrary. Ball. The Broncos immediately signal they have it. So Tremont Smith pointing in the direction of the Broncos. Gain of 5.
You're going to see a lot of attention at the waiver wire and picking up quarterbacks.
Third and goal. Again, this was an issue last season. Dump it down for Beatty. Not an issue here. For Beatty, not an issue here.
Want to do is make the whole crowd bounce, y'all. Bounce, y'all. Bounce, y'all. Bounce, y'all. Bounce, y'all.
Here, it sure is. Vinatieri. Kick goes to Desmond Howard at the 1. Desmond Howard is off. You better turn it on or he's gone. Desmond Howard all the way into the Patriot end zone. As soon as they get back in it, Green Bay takes it away, 99 yards.
You need momentum changers, you need momentum plays, you need momentum change players, and that's what Desmond Howard was right there.
He has become some weapon.
Watch his kick return. First of all, you get into your wedge. That's that 4 group. And then you follow your next blocker, and then when you break out there and you're Desmond Howard, you just run to the end zone.
Adam Vinatieri is not going to catch you.
No, but the